Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, 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 अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनीति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वतीदेवे गौरवाणि प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादि पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्रीकृष्णचैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तवृन्द। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरोन्दरतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम्। आपदामपार्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहं। हनुमानञ्जनसूनो वायुपुत्रो महाबला रामेश्वर फल्गुणशकः पिङ्गाक्षो अमितविक्रमः ओदिक्रमणश्चैव सीताशोकविनाशकः लक्ष्मणप्राणदाताय दशग्रीवस्य दर्पः द्वादशैतानि नामानि कपीन्द्रस्य महात्मानं स्वापकाले वटे नित्यं यात्राकाले विशेषतः तस्य मृत्यो भयं नास्ति सर्वत्र विजयी भवेत्। श्रीरामो रामभद्रस्य रामचन्द्रस्य शाश्वतः राजीवलोचनो श्रीमान् राजेन्द्रो रघुपुङ्गवः श्रीराघवं दशरथात्मजमप्रमेयं सीतापतिं रघुकुलान्वयरत्नदीपम् आजानुभावमरविन्ददलायताक्षं रामं निशाचर विनाशकरं नमामि। Hare Krishna. So today we are seeing Sundarakanda. Amazing actually. So we see Hanumanji in action. Very wonderful, you know. So Hanumanji in action. So Sita, we were all like we were all in the spiritual world with Krishna, with Rama, and based on our spiritual identity. Then one day we all have our own deers. We have our own deers. So the deer became dear to Sita. So likewise, we were in the spiritual world. We also developed a desire to enjoy independent of Krishna. The way she asked for a deer, Mother Sita, we also asked for something else, independent of Krishna. So when we developed a desire, this Krishna tells in Gita, Icha, Dvesha, Samuttena, Dvandva, Mohena, Bharata. You got a desire, Icha. Why everyone should worship Krishna? Why not me? when we realized we cannot enjoy independent of Krishna, we developed envy towards Krishna, Dvesha. So everybody is in the, except for the liberated souls, everyone in this world has a flag of envy. That is a metal world. Then we fell into the world of duality, Dvandva. Based on our degree of envy, we got different bodies: cat, dog, beast, bird, reptile. So Sita lost the Supreme Lord, Ram, and she also lost Acharya, Guru, Lakshmanji, Balramji. So now, having lost Ram and Lakshman, Sita was caught by Ravana, 10-headed Ravana. So we are pure spirit souls, we have a pure body which does not know death. Somebody texted, somebody passed away just now. So there is body is only for the death is for the body. Soul isn't full, soul doesn't die. So with this, then Krishna put us in this temporary dress like body, and because of the rebellion, we are absorbed in the bodily consciousness because of this envy. And the Ravana caught us mind with the 10 heads, means 10 senses: eyes, nose, ears, tongue, skin, hands, legs, anus, rectum, and mouth. Tongue is a Jnanendriya, mouth is a Karmendriya. So these 10 senses, more, we are trying to satisfy them, and we are not happy. And we are stuck in this metal world. So we cannot turn back and look for Krishna, look for Ram. Again, that Krishna, that Ram has to cry for us. Ram has to send a guru. That is a Hanumanji, Acharya, Guru. So, Guru has to come and retrieve us. Guru has to come and lift us back. We don't have that ability. Hare Krishna. So, Hanumanji came to the southern tip of Indian Ocean. So, it is Jambavan who told, and they glorified him. They revealed, they reminded him of his strength. When he reminded, yes, expanded his body. Sundarakanda, So here we see Rama Tattvam means Bhagavat Tattvam. We see Sita Tattvam means Shakti Tattvam. We see Acharya Tattvam, Guru Tattvam, Hanumanji. That's why it's Sundarakanda. Very, very, very beautiful. And what is that? So Hanumanji ascended, very lengthy. I want to finish it today. Tomorrow Yuddha Kanda, and we'll finish it. So very lengthy. Let us see we can finish it. How fast? So Hanumanji he stood on Mahendragiri, Mount Mahendra, and he prayed to his parents. And he prayed to Devatas. And he prayed to Lord Ramchandra. And when he prayed, he expanded his body. When he expanded his body, and what he did with his hands and legs, he pushed. When he pushed like this, the boulders started falling. The boulders started falling. Then he pushed further because he needs the power to jump. Then the snakes, the animals started running in fear on this Mount Mahendra. Then he further pushed. The snakes in this mountain, huge mountain. So they didn't understand what's happening. And with that, and he took a leap. Sagarollanangana Samarolasam Sriramadutam Sirsanama. Sagarolangana. This Ram's messenger, he was very enthusiastic and enthusiastic to jump over the ocean, enthusiastic to kill, and to participate in the war. And he rose in the sky. So when he rose in the sky, the trees that were approved by his force, they followed him, are like relatives. They followed him like relatives for some distance. Then they start falling down on the ground, start falling in the ocean. So Hanumanji had a mission. First of all, he doesn't know how Sita looks like. I know he saw her jewelry. The second thing is, Jatai's brother told Sampati. Jatai brother Sampati told Sita is in. I can see her. She is in Lanka. Hanuman doesn't have any selfie doesn't have any picture in the cell phone. So Ramayana is a wonderful detective novel also. Now, how many people are there in Lanka? 5 people? No, so many. Literally millions of people are there. Can we find somebody in Farmington? It's difficult. In a subdivision, it is difficult actually. So, with the Krishna's mercy, excuse me, anything is possible. So, as he was going, we are like Hanumanji had the mission. We all have a mission to become successful in the lives. At least present mission is to save ourselves from Rona so that we can avoid Rona. So, so what happened? So Hanumanji gets obstacles. Hanumanji is going to face obstacles. And whatever obstacles he faced and how he conquered and what are the qualities he exhibited, if we apply the same qualities in our life, we will also will make a steady progress. Excuse me. So the first quality, as Hanuman was flying, the first obstacle that came. So Hanuman was going and Mount Mainak Parvatam. Mount Mainak was actually a friend of Vayu. So the ocean Sagar told Mainak, hey, this is your friend's son, Vayu's son. He is going, probably he may not jump that much long. So why don't you, it is 800 miles long, very far. Why don't you offer him some hospitality? Yeah, why not? Vayu is your good friend, right? I'm sorry. So Mainak started raising like this on the surface of the ocean. And he rose so much in the sky, it literally was blocking Hanumanji's skyways. Hanumanji thought, what is this? I have started this journey. In the beginning itself, there is an obstacle. Excuse me. So in the beginning, it is obstacle. And what he did, he smashed. He smashed on the top, on the peak of the mountain. And when he smashed on the peak of the mountain, with that power, the mountain went down. Mountain went down, and Mainak assumed a human form, and he called out, "Oh, Oh, best of the Vanaras. Wait, wait, wait. Can you hold on for 1 minute? I have a service which I forgot. I'll be back in a minute actually. Just give me 1 minute. You know, I'll be back in. I'm back. So I am not your enemy. I'm not your obstacle. I'm the friend of your father Vayu. So I got this opportunity to offer you hospitality. Please land here and take nice fruits, take some rest, and then you can resume your journey. It's very interesting. When somebody offers like this, what you will do? You know, Ram, sir, he told me, let me take some rest here. I don't know whether I'll make it or not. Mind use all these excuses. So it's better I take some I stay here for some time and take some rest, then I'll resume. Even if it delays probably 1 day, 3, 4 hours, it doesn't matter much. That is our mentality. That is our mentality. So when you come to the path of bhakti, or when you're actually in anywhere, career or anything, we have this nature of procrastination, postponing things. That is bad. I'm talking to myself, of course. So the one quality Hanuman exhibited is a dhriti. Dhriti means courage. Vyavasayatmika buddhi is a determined. One should have that determination. It's a very important quality. I'm sorry. One should have that quality, determination. You have to keep spiritual self-realization as a goal and perform activities for the pleasure of Krishna, for the pleasure of Rama. Problems will come. What is the problem? That we cannot expect. Problem is a problem. We have no idea how it comes. We don't know the gravity of the problem. That's the problem. But whatever we need to have a courage and patience. I mean, we need to have determination. Vyavasayatmika buddhi. This one line, Prabhupada was inspired. Vyavasayatmika buddhi. Eke kurunandana. Be determined. Problems will come, but go forward. Sveta Satropanishad. Uttishtata Jagrata Prapyavaran Nibodhata. Wake up. Arise. Awake. Don't stop until you attain the goal. Goal means self-realization. Don't stop until you attain Krishna. Problems will come. Problems will come. You'll be tested. Never give it up. Never give up bhakti, no matter what. Because that is your nature. Nature of the soul is to serve the Supreme, Super Soul, Krishna, Rama. Second one, Hanumanji had, and because actually, sorry, so he was very determined. That's why he decided to cross over this 800 mile long ocean. It's very Herculean task. But because he was determined, he crossed that. The second quality sadhaka has to have is, especially Hanumanji exhibited during a Mainak episode. The Mount Mainak episode is a drishti. Drishti means vision. What is vision? Equanimity. Equanimity means One should not be affected by glorification or humiliation. Both will come. Sometimes you will be glorified, sometimes you will be humiliated. But if you are very attached to these things, you'll never get Krishna. I mean, you'll never get Ram. So one has to cultivate that neutrality, equanimity. Somebody scolded, thank you very much, my lord. Somebody, humiliated, somebody, humiliated you. Somebody doubted your character. Or there is a one day you'll receive glorification, another day you get receive humiliation. They come only to test you. We should not give it up. So the equanimity means neutrality. Okay, no problem. So because he was not so affected by uh, the facility offered by Mainak, you know. So when we join full time, sometimes people humiliate us, sometimes people glorify. No, everyone has to be, one has to develop this neutrality. Very important actually. If you expand like a balloon, when happiness comes, you'll compress like a deflated tire when distress comes. Both are possible. So how to develop? You have to go beyond these two dualities. Mana Mamana, Satkara, um, Avamana. You have to go beyond these two things. For that we need vision, drishti. So as he was going like that, Devatas thought, wow, he is going very fast. Wonderful. Okay, he has strength, but does he have intelligence? Ravana fort is very formidable. It's not easy. It's not a joke. They sent Suras. Nagamata Suras. She came in front of Hanumanji and she did this. She opened her mouth. And because she is devotee, as soon as she saw Hanumanji, she started telling Mahaprasade Govinde. Prasad, right? Hanumanji body as Prasad. Hanuman said, hold on, what Mahaprasade Govinde? Sura said, I have a benediction from Brahma. Anybody who comes in front of me, they have to become my food. To buy me good fortune, you came today, so I'm very hungry, you have to become my food. Hanumanji said, I don't want to disagree with the benediction of Brahma. I'll become your food, but not now. I'm on a mission right now. I want to find Mother Sita and inform Ram about her whereabouts. Then I'll become your food. But not now. She said, you have to become right now. Hanumanji said, not now. And Hanumanji became angry and what he did? He expanded his body 10 yojanas. Hmm. Surasa expanded her mouth 10 yojanas. Hanumanji expanded his body 20. Surasa expanded her body, I'm sorry, 20. 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60, 60. Whatever Hanumanji expanding, she's expanding her mouth. Hey, look, how much ever you increase your body, that much I can eat you up. My mouth is that much big. Hanumanji understood, wow, I cannot conquer this suras with my strength. I need to be intelligent. So what Hanumanji did, that huge body, he reduced into thumb sized. Her mouth was so big. When Hanumanji reduced his body thumb size, she could not. She found a lot of time and he entered into her mouth. So he had a roller coaster ride in the intestines. Before she could figure out where he was, oh, he came out of the mouth and said, "Look, Mother Suras, I fulfilled your desire to, I fulfilled your benediction of Brahma. I entered into your mouth and came out. Please let me go." Sursa was very, very happy for the intelligence of Hanumanji. And Suraj said, "All glories to you. May the victory be, may the victory favor you." She assumed her original form and blessed him. The third quality Hanuman exhibited is Mati, means knowledge. Vihita karma acharanam. So all the karmas that you have to perform as like, as a father, as a mother, as a spouse, as an employee, you have to do your duties. But with Krishna in the center, then the karmas will not bind you. For this, you need to have knowledge. Otherwise, every day, whatever you are working, that will create a next body. That will create next life. Again, another birth, old age, disease, and death. Correct. I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening. I'm not sleepy, but so you should excuse me for that. So anyway, um, what is that? So one issue of knowledge, how to translate karma into karma yoga. If you offer that for Krishna's pleasure, that work will become karma yoga. So you're working. How to offer working into karma yoga? By the concept of offering food to Krishna, by the concept of having deities at home, your 9 to 5 job will become a karma yoga or bhakti yoga. Understanding? So vihita karma acharan, whatever your destiny, you're supposed to do, your responsibilities, do it with Krishna in the center. They will not bind you. For that you need knowledge. You need guru's training, especially Shiksha Guru. What to do, what not to do. The third one is yes, so Sursa blessed him. Great, very good. Move forward. And he was going. But as he was going, he happened to see a creature, sea creature, Simhika. Simhika saw, wow, wonderful bird is going up. The bird is big. If I eat up at least 2 days, I will not have any problem. So the Simhika, uh, she started pulling Hanuman's body by holding his shadow. So Hanuman is going, ooh, is going, but his speed is getting reduced. He didn't understand what's happening. But Sugriva counseled him, Hanuman, by any chance you fly over the ocean, understand there are creatures like Sihika, they pull you with your shadow, and before you realize they kill you and eat you up. Be very careful. So he looked down and he saw Simhika opening the mouth. Then what Hanumanji did? Again reduced his body into thumb size. He nosedived and right entered into the mouth of Simhika and went deep into the heart, body of Simhika and he expanded. When he expanded, and with this, Simhika he was not ready for she was not ready for this. When he expanded, her body was torn into pieces. Hanumanji came and started flying again. Hanumanji ki jai. Simhika was killed. Simhika represents envy. Sadhaka has to overcome these qualities: envy, greed. So the quality Hanuman exhibited is a Dakshyam. Dakshyam means abilities and sense control. Nigraha Sakti and samarthyam, ability. So with these qualities, what he did, Simika also represents Nishiddha Karma Tyagam, those things that you should not do. No extramarital affairs, you know, no gambling. So whatever dharma, dharma you have to protect, dharma you have to say no. So anything that is forbidden, you have to relinquish, or give it up. So for that we need to have a nigraha sakti, sense control, and one needs to have a ability to have sense control also. Otherwise, you have ability, you have sense control, and you go and there in that, then as soon as in the temple you see somebody else, and you lose your sense control. That is wrong. So daksham means abilities. Daksham means abilities. Daksham also means sense control. Very important. Without sense control, we cannot make progress. So when he killed Simika and he flew again, and he was going very fast. So the first four qualities Hanuman exhibited. Dhruti means courage he exhibited, and he jumped over 100 yojana, sorry, 100 yojana long ocean. Second quality exhibited drishti, vision, you know. So when, what is his name? So when, so with Mainak, he exhibited the quality of drishti, equanimity. He was not so infatuated by this offer of the monkeys. So then the third, and uh, after he was not attracted to the offer made by Mainak, and so we have to develop the equanimity. Happiness and distress, see them equally. Then all we'll be able to go forward. So the next obstacle is a suras. The quality Hanuman exhibited is a mati. Mati means knowledge. He used his intelligence. So I told here, you have to perform your karmas, but make sure you don't be bound by it. Make sure you are bound by it. So the next quality, the last quality, that is how by exhibiting the quality of a non-mati, knowledge, Hanuman understood what is temporary, what is permanent. So the next quality Hanuman exhibited was, that is a killing of Sihika. Nishiddha karma tyagam. For that you need to be capable, you need to have a sense control. Dakshyam. Sense control is very important. I'm talking to myself. Right? So the whole qualities Hanumanji exhibited while flying is what is the first one? Dhriti means courage, determination. The second quality exhibited, drishti, samatva drishti, equanimity. By saying, by no to suras, he exhibited the quality of a mati. Mati means intelligent. So, what is it? Then the last one, Simhika he killed, the sea creature who would capture people by shadow. So when by killing a Simhika, he exhibited the quality of sense control, abilities and dakshyam. Hanumanji, these four qualities Hanumanji exhibited. You know. So Hanumanji jumped 100 yojanas. What he did, he jumped 100 yojanas. This 100 number is very unique. One, how do you say? 1, 0, 0. 1 and 0, 0. 1 represents Bhagavat Tattvam, Supreme Lord. 0 represents us, Jivas. We have no value without a Supreme Lord. Another 0 represents Prakriti, metal nature. Prakriti and Jivas have no value in existence without Krishnas. That's why they are represented as zeros. But what is it? But uh, one has a value. As long as one has a value, zeros, because if they are next to one, it has a value. In other words, in our life, if Krishna is there in our life, if Rama is there in our life, whatever we do has some value. Today, because people do not know this, they think life is all life is meant for enjoyment. No. So then, body is bhogastanam, sariram. The elements are indriyas. Mind is the protector. So they stop God to come in. Prabhu, can you come to Bhagavad Gita class? Not interested. Can you come for Ramayana class? Not interested. Can you come? Amitabh Bachchan is coming. Can you come? I'll come. Rajinikanth came. Can you come? Oh, why not? Thank you for inviting. Next time when Rajinikanth comes, let me know. So, Bhoga Sariram, this body, we want to enjoy, but we are not interested in spiritual life. What is not, you know? So, Lanka is like that, surrounded by the ocean, uh, and ocean is infinite, cycle of birth and death. So, old age, disease and death, happiness, distress, hunger and thirst, they are like the waves of the ocean. So, how to penetrate that formidable Lanka? Very important. So, on this, what is that? Hanuman represents how he was born he was born by the benediction of Vayu, right? So, Hanuman represents mantra. So, this Lanka like fort, there is an analogy between Lanka and body. So, body, we all have so much attachment for the body. And we protect the body in a big way. The way Lanka is protected by Ravana. So, and this, the waves, they represent hunger and thirst, happiness, distress, old age and death. And it is guarded by so many people. It is guarded by so many people. How to penetrate this? Only Hanuman could penetrate. How? Because Hanuman represents a mantra. So if you want to go back to Godhead, you want self-realization, you should hold on to I mean, the soul is stuck in the body, like Sita was stuck in Lanka. The 10 senses are like Ravana, they're giving us trouble, mind and senses. So, if we want to conquer, we need to have a Hanuman shelter. Means mantra. Mantra will dispel the darkness. So he went there, he reduced his body into Prashadam Sakamastra San, like a cat sized. He reduced his body and he became a cat size. And what he did, started going here and there. At the entrance, he saw at the entrance, uh, he saw at the entrance Simhika. Sorry, not Simhika. What is that? Lankini. I'm sorry. He saw Lankini. Lankini saw a tiny monkey. Hey, come here. No one went. What do you want? Why did you come here? Everyone said Lanka is so beautiful. I just want to go see sightseeing, and I just want to go and see and go back tomorrow. I'll not stay here also. So, uh, so she took Hanumanji for granted, and what she did, she smashed. You tiny monkey, you want to go inside? You know who I am? I'm Rakshasa Rajasya Ravanasya Mahatmana. Aham hi Nagara Lanka Swayameva Plangama. I am that supreme master, great soul, noble soul, Mahatma, Ravana. This world, everything is relative. I am his security department head. Without me, no one can go inside. Hanumanji was keeping very low profile so that he doesn't want anyone to recognize, but she's making it public. So what he did, he folded his wrist and he punched on the face of Lankini. Lankini fell down and she saw all the stars of the sky. Because you're a lady, I spared you, otherwise I would have sent you to the abode of Yamaraj. What do you think you are? Then Lankini said, now I remember, one day Brahma cursed me. One day Brahma cursed me. Because of the curse, you know, uh, what is the curse? One day monkey will come and he'll humiliate you. When he humiliates you, that is the beginning of end of Lanka. That is the beginning of end of Lanka. Please go inside. She gave him the pathway. So the point is, what is that? Hanumanji was patient and tolerant when Lankini attacked him. But when it is becoming too big, he realized, no, no, this will not. You know, she'll create a big mess and everyone will come to know. So I'm cutting the story short. Hanumanji went and searched everywhere. He couldn't find Sita. So Hanumanji lost hope. Sometimes we get depressed, things don't work. Sometimes we get depressed. Hanumanji went and searched every home. He saw so many people. He saw them doing wrong things in the night. This night, they are demons. They are fond of sense gratification, sense enjoyment. He went and saw Ravan and Ravan buildings. He went and saw Vibhishan buildings. And he saw all. So in fact, when he saw, what is it? So he was actually in Ravana was sleeping. He was seeing all the ladies sleeping with Ravana. So anyway, but he was praying. So, what is that? Lakshmivan. That word is used. What is Lakshmivan? Why is favored by Lakshmi? He was not tempted. The way Sita is sitting in the Ashok Vatika, her goal is to attain Ramchandra, Lord Ram. Hanuman is also as a goal to attain, to see Sita and go back and convey the message. And he was seeing people in all states. Wow. In the wrong state of affairs. Hanumanji was not tempted. Hanumanji was not tempted. That's why he is Lakshmivan. He is a truly rich man. And he was depressed. I saw everywhere. What Ravan, did she keep her alive? Or did Ravan kill her because she was not listening to him? Or during while going on the skyways, did she jump into the ocean? As he was thinking like that, suddenly he saw Ashokavan. Meriteniyalu golu bhrungamulo vindaragasaya junkaramulu. There's a beautiful description of Ashokavan. And they're wonderful trees. They're wonderful trees. And actually, Sundarakanda can go off for a very long time. Sundarakanda is so sweet. Sundarakanda is very, very sweet. Why? The Acharya Guru is looking for the lost soul on the order of God. Acharya. So Hanumanji performed three things in Sundarakanda. Search for Sita, Anveshana. Two, tracing Sita, make sure she is safe. Three, he did extra service. Virodhi Nirasana. Teach a lesson to Virodhi. You know. So on Sundarakanda is that's why it's called Sundarakanda. So he saw so many beautiful lakes, so many birds, the beautiful trees. The honey was dripping from these trees. The honey was dripping from the trees. And I don't think I can finish it today. It's already 5:51. You know, uh, can we extend it on Sunday also? I don't think I can finish it tomorrow. Let me know, or I can finish it. So what is that? Hanumanji was, you let me know. Otherwise, we can finish it today, Sundarakanda, and tomorrow, Yuddhakanda. So, Hanumanji, he saw so many trees, so many, so many varieties of fruits, varieties of birds, and the lakes. And the lakes are filled with somewhere pools. The lakes are filled with wonderful waters. There are swans, ducks making wonderful noises. Hanumanji liked it very much. In Telugu, there's a wonderful thing. Kapikishorudo kumma kummaku uguchu puchu dukasagenu. So what he did, he saw this, these wonderful trees. So he was jumping on one branch. He was going, and he would jump on another branch. And he was playing. And when he was doing this, all the flowers were falling on his body. When they were, పువ్వులు రాలెను తీవెలు తెగెను ఆకులు కొమ్మలు నేలపై పడెను. So the flowers are falling on his body, the leaves are falling in his body. So because they are falling, he appeared like a flower chariot. Wow. So in that beautiful Sundarvan, so in that beautiful Ashokavan, he was searching for Sita. Amazing. He was searching for Mother Sita. He was jumping from one branch to another branch. He was hanging there and was jumping another where. And finally he came to the branch. Simshupa Vruksham. So he came to this Simshupa tree. He sat on that. And from the distance he saw a 1,000-pillared palace. Palace is illuminated like anything. So beautiful. And this tree is there close to that palace. And underneath the tree, there is one lady. Underneath the tree, there is one lady. When this Mataji is looking like her dress is soiled because she has not eaten for 10 months. Body was literally because she has not eaten for 10 months. The body was very weak. I think she is wearing only same sari ever since she came in. It was little soiled, and she is telling, she was sighing deeply like that, deeply sighing, so sad, appearing like a moon caught by Rahu. She's like a volcano, you know, again like a Jwala. And he happened to see this lady in the, ladies, and surrounding her were these demons. She was surrounded by the demoniac ladies. Okay. And whatever this is the sari, yellow sari. And that day she threw the jewelry from the ripping the a portion of the sari. That color and this color is same. And whatever the jewelry you know, she kept it on the branch. This jewelry was not there. Whatever she threw, the jewelry that was there, that was not here. Good. And more than anything, whatever the Ram descriptions, they are actually, you know, they're befitting this lady. She's so, though she is weak, very beautiful. Wow. Tulyasila Tulya Vijanakshanam Ragavarhati Vaidehi Tam Chayamasite Kshana. Then he said, these two are perfect. In the character, age, Vrittam means behavior, and their lineage, family lineage, Abhijanam, and Lakshanam, Rupam, the face, perfectly. So he is also beautiful, she is also beautiful. His character is great, her character is great. I think they have a perfect age, 24 Ram, 18 Sita. Vrittam means behavior. He has forgiveness, she also has forgiveness. He is from Ikshvak Vamsa, she is from she's Vidya, she took birth from Earth. She didn't take birth from anybody's womb. Wow. This is Sita only. But one quality she has extra. Tam Chayamasite Kshana. Her eyes are very cool. These demons are giving her trouble, but we don't see her becoming angry. Her eyes are like cool, like moon. I know eyes are like a moon rays. I see Ram sometimes becoming angry, but Sita no. Amazing. Amazing. Then suddenly what happened? It became morning. Early morning. Ravana got up. When Ravana got up, he thought of Sita. When he thought of Sita, he came and all the ladies, so his wives, and with his group of the ladies, he came because he was agitated with the lust. He was agitated by lust. When Sita saw him, immediately like a leaf. Imagine there is a big twister or there is a big storm. In that, what happens? The leaf it totters. Like his mother Sita, she starts shivering. Fear. She brought her legs close to her chest and she covered the body and the waist, stomach. And whatever the sari she covered like this, she does not exhibit her body. And because Ravana was impelled by lust, he was speaking sweetly. Initially, he speaks sweetly. Later, he changes his voice. It was lusty Ravan. Tomorrow we'll continue how she answers to Ram and how Hanuman talks to her. Then what Hanuman does, the fighting, then Hanuman meeting Ravan, then Hanuman destroying Lanka. And Sunday, Sunday, Sunday we'll see the battle. I mean the building of the bridge and Indrajit, how surrendering of Vibhishan to Ram, then building of the bridge, then a battle between Ram and Ravan, and how Ram, kills him, and how he comes back and he becomes Karnate. So, but actually, this Sundarakand itself, I didn't describe today because of the time constraint. What Hanuman went through when he was looking at the face of the ladies, and what did he see in Ravan's palace? It's really nectar, actually. So the Acharya, so one good quality with Sita, Sita kept on crying. So Ravan is making all the propositions. That's mind. If you get this, you'll be happy. If you get this, you'll be happy. If you get that, you'll be happy. You enjoy, you'll be happy. Mind. But the soul, ignore the demands of the mind, look for a guru. Or look for Krishna. Be focused on Krishna, Guru will naturally come. Vyavasayatmika buddhi, that driven, that is Sita. 1 year Ravan tempted her. He tempted with fee, he offered his sweet words, and what is that? He tempted her. If you do this, what you will get? If you don't do, how he'll be upset. Finally, if you don't do, I'll eat you up. Ravan tempted all the ways. That's what mind does. We should never give in to that demands of mind. We are not the mind. The nature of Atma is to, nature of soul is to search for super soul, search for Ram, search for Krishna. Then Guru will come. And Guru will do the preliminary damage. Damage means what? Hanuman kills practically many people. Then he burns the entire Lanka. So Krishna's mercy, Ram's mercy is more powerful than Maya. You need to understand this. If you want to go back to Godhead, tolerate the demands of the mind, tolerate the demands of senses, never give in to the weakness of the mind, pursue. Guru will come. Krishna's mercy will come. So we'll continue this tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Excuse me if I've spoken anything wrong. Grateful for your audience. Dandavata Haribol. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.